Bell rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model daily review for Monday the 17th of the 5th 2021. Time is coming up to 0435 GMT. Asian session well advanced, European session firing up shortly, and our lunchtime North American session. Right, Friday the 14th, then the last full trading day, we had a positive opposed driver in the euro plus 138. Front and back door flows mainly coming out the dollar at minus 125, out the yen at minus 70, and the pound was a positive rock at plus 57. Activity plus or minus 195. Last week, for context, then that's from Monday the 10th to Friday the 14th. We've got a positive unopposed driver in the pound at plus 369, no backdoor flows. The opposing negative flows mainly coming out the yen at minus 347, out the euro at minus 18, and the dollar was the negative rock at minus 14. Activity plus or minus 369. So last week basically we had pound strength driving and fairly strong yen weakness, and the euro and the dollar were fairly static. Intraday then, this is from Monday the 17th today to about 15 minutes ago. We've got a positive opposed driver in the dollar at plus 38. Front and back door flows mainly coming out the pound at minus 37, out the euro at minus 15, and the yen is the positive rock at plus 14. Activity plus or minus 52. Right, what's going to knock it about this week? Right, so we've had some soft China retail sales in already. We've got JPY GDP today, late on. Monday basically revolves around today some tier 2 meetings here and there. It's a quiet day today, so watch out for short-term trading. Tuesday we've got the RBA, Reserve Bank of Australia minutes and meetings, GBP claimant and unemployment count, Euro GDP, and the ECB President Lagarde's speech. Right, Wednesday then, GBP CPI, Bank of Canada CPI, and the FOMC minutes in the US are early evening time on Wednesday. And Thursday we've got the China rates decision, so that sort of boxes it in for you. Right, let's have a look what's been happening in the flows and the asset classes. So just get rid of this. Our trades have improved. We're back up to about 2,500 points profit now. So that's sort of swinging in our direction again, but it has been very up and down, as you know. Right, so euro then. Euro is strong, except against the dollar and the yen and the pound. The yen is strong, except against the dollar. The pound is strong, except against the dollar, the yen, and the Swiss. The Swiss is strong, except against the yen, the dollar, and the euro. The CAD is weak, except against the AUD and the NZD. CAD, the AUD is weak, except against the NZD. The NZD is weak across the board, and the dollar is strong, except against the yen. So what have we got? We've got New Zealand weakness across the board, and we've got classic sort of risk off tones here. We've got dollar strength, yen strength, and we've got commodity currencies, AUD and NZD, coming off. Right, so let's have a look at the asset classes then before we do the final analysis. Right, so we'll start with the dollar index. Right, so US dollar index. Right, so you've got this basically, it broke, it's come back, and it's now at about 0.2 from the floor. The dollar's pretty weak still. Gold, double top, and then it's come back up to about 0.37 from the high. So gold's sort of thinking about it. Oil has come back up to just sub highs of 0.22 from the high. Wall Street broke, and then it came off, and it's thinking about going down again. It's 0.18 from the high. S&P double top broke, and it looks sort of similar to Wall Street. It's 0.17 from the high. And the tech is looking like that really. It's 0.35 from the high, so the tech is still soft. Right, US 10-year and the bond. Right, the US 10-year has got this sort of look about it. It's 0.42 from the floor. So prices have come up, yields have come off a bit, and the bund is looking like this. It's in line with that break support. It's 0.17 from the floor. So whilst it's come up in price, yields have come off. That's the situation. And so European yields are outgunning US yields at the moment, so that should have a positive effect on the US dollar. Copper 1, 2, 3, 4, had these 5 pumps. It came back to the second pump, went back to base camp, broke, and basically it's about here, 0.25 from the most recent high in our modelling terms. In US steel, you've got this like double top, then it broke, and it's below the double top, which is 0.33 from the high. So US steel is still struggling a bit. Right, so let's just get rid of that and do the final analysis. So as I say, we've got a light data day today, and we've got some strong data coming through the tube. We've got the Fed Wednesday evening, the minutes. So, and everybody's going to be the general tone. If you look at the data over the last few weeks, is that inflation data, inflationary expectations have been coming up, and it's also being reflected in the sort of basic standard data. The CPIs and the PMIs are all sort of grinding their way up. So pretty much all. So we're short the dollar, USD against the euro, the pound, and the AUD, and we're short NZD against the euro, the pound, CAD, and the AUD. So we'll be sticking with those positions. We've basically filled our boots. We don't need to add anything now. We're just going to ride out the situation and hopefully just grind our way up there. So that's what we're doing. The likelihood is you're starting to see risk off flows running into this FOMC meeting on Wednesday. You're likely to see at best equities going sideways. If not, they're likely to become softer. So hope that was useful. See you tomorrow for the daily briefing. Thank you very much.